Hello, hello, Jamie Trull here, your favorite CPA and financial literacy coach, and today we are talking about business banking, and specifically what business banking platform I recommend that you use and why, okay? So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the banking platform that I use, and it just rolled out some amazing new features that I wanna make sure you're aware of. I use Novo. Now, Novo is a FinTech company. So what that means is it's a banking platform. So that's what the app on your phone is going to be. And it is connected to Middlesex Bank, which is out of Massachusetts, I believe. And it is FDIC insured up to $250,000. So it is safe. But these FinTech companies are the type of companies that are more tech companies. So they help make it so that you can reach everything on your phone super easily. And so I really like these FinTech companies. And also, they are fully online banking. So that's kind of rule number one. If you need cash or if you need to be able to have a checkbook, now there is a way that you can still send checks even without a checkbook, but if you need a physical checkbook in your hands or if you need to be able to deposit cash, then Novo is probably not right for you. But if you are primarily receiving and paying things online, then likely this might be something that you could use, and it's totally free. So that was number one. Rule number one when I was looking at different bank accounts, they had to be free. Most big banks do charge you fees for banking with business bank accounts, or they have minimums, or they have certain limits on transactions, and that drives me bananas. So it was very key to me to find a banking platform that did not have those fees, that did not have transaction minimums and maximums that you had to be paying attention to. No, thank you at all. Not interested. So now I want to get to why I love Novo so much and what these new features are. And these are features that I have been asking for, I've been looking for, and there are no banks that have it. And they've actually kind of added on to some of the features that caused me to choose Novo in the first place when I was searching for a business bank to replace my previous bank account, which was with Aslo Bank, and then they closed. So I really wanted a virtual envelope system. Meaning I wanted to be able to open up multiple different sub-accounts for different purposes that I could put money into as sort of a way to reserve that money, to put it in different envelopes for different purposes. For instance, for things like taxes, right? As business owners, as freelancers, as entrepreneurs, we have to pay our own taxes. And so I wanted to be able to kind of segregate that into a separate place, but not have to go open up a whole bunch of different bank accounts. So if you're doing something like Profit First, right, this type of thing would be great for you because you can still get the benefits of having various different accounts without actually having to go open a multitude of different accounts. It's just one bank account, but you can move money seamlessly and instantly between these different envelopes or reserves or whatever you want to call them, sub-accounts, right? You can move it instantly between them. So one of the big changes too is that they made it such that you can now have 10 reserve accounts. It used to be 5. I actually have 6 that I like to use, so that drove me crazy. I had to put 2 together and then I had to track it on my own little spreadsheet so that I knew what the balances in each of these different accounts were. But I no longer have to do that anymore because I can have up to 10 sub-accounts for free in Novo. Okay, and I'm going to show you exactly how to create a sub-account when you get into your Novo app. So you can see here, I'm creating a reserve. I'm calling it my rainy day reserve. And I am putting a description that it's my emergency fund, right? This is the amount that I'm going to save for emergencies. It tells me my available balance that's in my total account. And then I can decide how much to put in it. And now this is brand new, y'all. This, you can actually automatically assign a percentage. So if of all the income that comes into my account, let's say I wanted 2% to go into this emergency fund, it will automatically do that when money gets paid into my account, okay? Now remember, this is all gonna happen automatically, but you can easily, if you decide you want to move an amount out, you can easily, seamlessly, instantly move it out of the reserve. But this helps you if you're somebody that likes to automate, right? And I definitely recommend automating as much as you can when we're talking about business finances because it's going to help you. Again, if you set this up for taxes, right? It's going to automate and set aside maybe 20%, 25%, whatever you want to do for taxes, depending on your business. You can automatically have your bank set that aside for you into these reserve accounts, which is fabulous. Now, the next thing I want to show you are some additional updates that just rolled out in Novo. I'm recording this video in July of 2022, but likely these are all still out there and have rolled out to you. So what you can see here is that they're saying, hey, we've made big changes, and they're automatically allocating those reserves, like I just said, and you can make payments directly from those reserves. So you don't have to move things back into your operating account to make an ACH payment. You can do it directly from the reserve, which is also awesome. And you can track expenses by assigning transactions to a reserve. So you can actually go ahead and assign various different transactions to the reserve that you want them to come out of. It's automatically going to track it from you. It's not going to deduct from your reserve. So previously, if you didn't have enough money in your available balance and you spent more than that, it would automatically deduct from whatever the top reserve was. It doesn't do that anymore. It's going to show it as negative. It's not actually going to be an overdraft, okay? It just means you have to pull from a reserve to then cover that available balance. So if you use something like YNAB, it's actually pretty similar to using an app like that. YNAB is you need a budget. Some people would do the profit first methodology or my profit planning. I also teach a separate thing that has some similarities to profit first, but is different in a lot of ways. And so they would use something like YNAB, which is a personal budgeting tool, but they would use it for business because this type of functionality within a business bank account did not exist, but now it does. And I am so, so excited about it. Now, I always try to be fair in my reviews, and obviously I use Bank Novo. I like Bank Novo. However, that doesn't mean it's perfect, right? So I want to be clear about a few things that I don't necessarily love, or some things if they are very, very important to you that you might not want to go with Bank Novo. So a couple of those things. One of the things, again, like I mentioned before, is you can't deposit cash and you can't write checks. However, you can send checks. You can send checks directly from the Novo app, and Novo will send those out for you. So it is still possible to send out checks. You just can't have a physical checkbook to do it. It is fully online, so you want to feel comfortable with that. You don't have a local branch to go walk into when you have an issue. And that is one of the things that I think is not my favorite about Novo, is that customer service, like a lot of these fintechs, it's not the easiest to get a hold of. It can be a little bit frustrating sometimes. Okay. I also don't love that when you first join, and this is true with other banks as well, but when you first join, it seems like they set lower limits and things like that for your transactions. They have longer hold times typically on the money coming in and out of your account, which can be frustrating when you want to get it right away. Now, once you build up trust and you have been with them for a little while, that starts to get faster and faster. Again, that's true with a lot of banks. They tend to have these security measures, and as they trust you, then that is going to get better and better. And additionally, they finally rolled out, and I'm so glad of this too, a way to request a transfer limit. So you can request if you need a higher daily limit, if you need a higher monthly limit, or per transaction limit, right? You can request that directly on the app. It used to be that you had to kind of chat with them, and then they would usually do it pretty quickly. You can also request that to be temporary, which you then don't have to show any support or anything for. Or if you want it to be permanent, they do ask for, invoices, something to show that you need that to be done. Now, I've never had an issue getting those increases, those permanent requests handled. So it is a little bit frustrating because, if you want to, make sure that you have those higher limits from the get-go, it can be frustrating. The other thing I don't love about it is that you don't get any interest. It doesn't earn interest. A lot of banking accounts, this is not necessarily a savings account. It is a checking account, so it's not going to have interest. There are some other business banking, specifically savings accounts, that you could open up on the side of this too and earn some interest for the amounts that you are saving. But for me, again, the toss-up between the interest that is fairly negligible that I would be earning versus being able to actually have this amazing sub-account structure with reserve accounts where I can put things into envelopes and use them as I need them, that to me is more important than all of those other features, and it has worked wonderfully for someone like me. Okay, so if you want to jump into Bank Novo, I do have an affiliate link. I do make a little bit of money off of each of these. I'd love for you to use my link. If you do decide to sign up, it does support my small business as well, and so I thank you very kindly for that. But in addition, if you use my jamietrull.com/Novo link, I'm going to send you a free gift. So once you do that, once you sign up and get approved for your account and you fund your account, then email us at support@balancedcfo.com. We will check the records. Assuming we see your name on our list, then we are going to send you a free gift of our own. I'm actually going to be giving you my tax time bundle, which is worth $149. That's what it sells for on our website. It has lots of things, checklist to help you save taxes, at tax time. These are really geared towards small business owners, entrepreneurs, and freelancers. It has a mini course associated with it to help you quickly get ready for taxes. So if tax time is something that makes you want to pull your hair out, then this is something that you are going to want to have in your tool belt. It has a couple of awesome worksheets. I'm known for my plug and play worksheets, so you can get those too so that you can track your finances really, really easily. So all of that's going to be free. Again, email us if you do use that Novo link. Once you have funded your account, we will send that to you for free. So you can't beat that, right? So hopefully you found that helpful. We have lots of additional resources out there. And I do want to let you know of one thing. If you are watching this during the month of July 2022, we are currently in a giveaway. So we are giving away $1,000. And it's about the easiest thing to do to enter this contest, okay? So this is just for our YouTube viewers, and you can enter the contest by going to jamietrull.com/giveaway. There are lots of ways to enter, but ultimately the very first thing that we ask you to do is to make sure to support another small business, okay? So go support another small business, tell us what you did or what you plan to do, and you can get 2 entries just for that. You can get additional entries for doing things like subscribing to this channel. Hint, hint. And you can get entered to win that $1,000. We are going to be announcing the winner on August 1st of 2022. And we are going to also be sending an email as well to the winners. If we hit our goal of 25,000 subscribers, it's a huge stretch goal, but we're really trying to grow this channel. If we hit that goal of 25,000 subscribers by the end of July, we're gonna give away even more prizes, y'all, okay? So definitely the $1,000, but we'll be giving away even more. So make sure that you have signed up. Go check out all the ways that you can get credit, get entries into this contest. No purchase at all necessary, jamietrull.com/giveaway. And thank you so much. We will see you next time.